God Connection, Tips for Overcoming Common Blocks Part 1. Hi my divine peeps. My apologies. I will not be doing a team-guided reading. I wish to focus on the God Connection, and assisting all who want to hone in on this ability. This is one of the most important abilities on a twin flame, or light worker journey. This is the ability that we will use throughout the journey, to receive guidance specific to us all individually. I will return to the team-guided readings soon. It can oftentimes be a little overwhelming, or scary to think about connecting, and talking to God. I know for me in the beginning, I had a hard time trying to connect, because I was inadvertently blocking myself with my own self-doubt. I was learning all my abilities at once, and it was scary to think I might hear something wrong, and move in the wrong direction. For me, hearing Him, and getting the information right, was the most important thing. It is a natural thing to question ourselves. No matter where we are on this journey, we all still question. It's human nature to question. Once we get validations of the info we receive, it helps to start building our confidence in our abilities, as well as the connection to Holy Father God. Below, I'm going to list ways we block ourselves, with proven suggestions, to help unblock them, and remove some of the fear behind it. Busy Mind Solution Suggestion. I like to use solfeggios and a quiet room. Once I get into a relaxed state, info usually starts flowing in. If that isn't effective, you can try a combination of a dark room and laying down. I also use a box fan too. The white noise helps me focus on the fan and not my busy brain. Lack of focus solution suggestion. This one is a hard one to break through sometimes. I will write to take my mind off of whatever is taking over my thoughts, so that I can concentrate on nothing but team. The more you find ways that work for you, the easier it will become. Write down the ways that are easiest for you to do, so you can go back to use them later. Questioning what is heard solution suggestion. Usually the first thing that is heard is the answer. This is because the rational mind has not stepped in to mess the information up with thoughts. So if you have a question, and hear an immediate answer, that is the answer. This is of course after you set the intent for 100% holy truth. Discernment, solution suggestion. Asking for 100% holy truth, and asking God and team to validate it 8 ways from Sunday. Validating can be a friend or foe. Solution suggestion. If the validation process is done too much, it can throw off the answer. I would suggest validating about 3 times. God and team want us to validate, but they get frustrated if we ask too many times. The more we ask, the more it shows we don't trust ourselves, or, this will be a shock. Them. Expecting to get the information God has for you in a specific way. Solution suggestion. God knows the ways you will receive His information best. He will give it to you in the ways your abilities will pick up on them. He is only going to give them to you at the level of your abilities. This will not look the same for everyone. Your energy level and frequency will cause the connection to be muted, or even gone at times. Solution suggestion. Understanding there will be times when your connection abilities are muted or gone. This means that there is something in either your vibe due to sickness, exhaustion, or dark attacks that will prevent you from connecting. I have an extremely low frequency that is being directed to and pumped into me all day, every day. This causes me to get sicknesses, and lowers my vibe sometimes, to the point of not being able to connect. We will get into dark and dark frequency in the dark section of the blog later. When you discover the cause of your connection being down, make sure you do everything in your power to remedy it. Doubts and fears keeping you blocked to connecting. Solution, suggestion. This is a common one I hear when helping someone with their connection. This is one that can be remedied by swatting them away. It is the same thing as swatting doubts and fears away in your twinship. If there is a doubt that creeps in, ignore it and start to focus again. Dark will use doubts and fears to prevent you from connecting to Holy Father God, because God is the one being that can give you truth and the answers you seek. Beliefs that tell you connecting to and hearing God is not possible. Solution, suggestion. This is a common thing that has been facilitated by the dark agenda running rampant on the planet now. This agenda is wanting people to believe they can't communicate with God and team, so you look to another to interpret the word, or tell you what to do, to keep control. If you can hear God, and think for yourself, they have no hold over you. An awakening is for this purpose. We are supposed to hear truths, no matter how ugly. God sends us here to awaken to the truth, so we may awaken others and help them. Think about this if there is a certain amount of this programming still left in you. Holy truth is what Holy Father wants for us. We have to hear it before we can speak it. We will cover more of these in part 2. Make sure to note in your journals which one of these solutions help you connect better. With time, this will become easier. We must look at this like a muscle. It gets stronger the more it's used. Even if some of these solutions do not work right now, they may be of use to you later. Stay tuned for part 2, coming next week. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for all the latest updates in Twinland. Much love.